It's your girl, Pop Culture Goddess. Hey, my culture heads. I got a video for you. And the video's called The Black Widows of the Power Book Ghost Universe. These ladies are ruthless, heartless, and they are never short of a lover. But these lovers don't seem to last. I'm telling you, the fatalities are definitely climbing with the Power Book Ghost Universe Black Widows Edition. Let's get into this, y'all. And the first lady that we got on deck as we enter the Power Book Ghost Universe is Tasha. Let's go. Oh yes, I told you to call me Tasha when we're alone. Tasha, you is the first one we got to give an honorable mention to is Sean, Kanan's son. That's right, Kanan's son, Sean. Now, Sean was influenced not only by James Saint Patrick, but he was also influenced by Tasha and was sleeping with Tasha. Well, him and Tasha started sleeping with each other because Tasha was jealous about Ghost James sleeping with Angela. So, as a little bit of a payback, she slept with Sean. hmm Sean got confronted by him sleeping with Tasha by Ghost. Lucky he didn't lose his life behind that. But I think he did tell Sean they need to get the heck away from don't mess around with Tasha and need to go away. I think he was trying to get Sean to go away and send him away because it just like he wasn't built for the gangster, the drama, and all of the stuff in the environment. He wasn't built for that. And the sorry part and the sad part is he went and talked to Kanan, and Kanan took him out. Kanan took Sean out, but Kanan took him out also because Sean was supposed to take out Ghost, and he didn't. So once he realized he was failing at doing that, he realized, look, his loyalty was with the St. Patrick's, so he had to go. So R.I.P. to Sean. Now the next one, season 5 finale. Tasha meets up with Angela, James, and Tommy to come up with a plan to clear off their names. Terry Silver returns, and Tasha is still angry at him leaving her and refuses to talk to him. Angela puts a bug in her and says, hey, you need to use Terry so that they can be cleared, okay? So you use Terry, and all of us get our names cleared from this investigation. So after Tasha talks to Terry Silvers and is able to persuade him with, her looks and everything, Terry decides not to testify against Ghost so they two can be together. Afterwards, they both had some steamy hot sex, and Tasha leaves thinking that, she got Terry Silver in her back pocket, not knowing that Ghost, that's right, her husband, she was totally unaware that Ghost James was watching both her and Terry as they got down, and that he killed Silver when she left. Later on, Tasha and Tommy confront Angela about Terry being missing. Now, before Tommy's about to kill Angela, Tasha tells him, don't kill her. The reason why is because Angela has convinced them not to kill her because they need to get them pictures back that she put in Sax's office. So, fatality number 2. Tasha and Ghost. What was their situation? Tasha visits her daughter's grave to find Ghost there. Ghost tells Tasha that he will be taking Tariq and Yaz away from her to live with him and his new girlfriend that he got from Mona. If she doesn't stop pushing drugs, when Ghost violently attacks Tasha in episode 9, he also told her that he knew she killed her best friend and Tommy's girlfriend, Lakeisha, for fearing that Lakeisha was about to turn the whole gang in. Ghost uses that fact as leverage for getting what he wants from Tasha. Ghost, that's where you messed up. So later, Tate tells Tasha that he knows Ghost is about to turn in Tariq over that Ray Ray murder so he can have a fresh new start with his political career with a clean slate. Now remember, one of the laws for power is always guard your reputation and don't ever hesitate to start over and reinvent yourself. Two things that Ghost was doing. hmm Now, Tasha confronts Ghost over his plans to hand in Tariq, reminding him that he once said he would take the rap for Ray Ray's murder if it ever came to it. Now, Tariq also goes and talked to his father about this, saying that he lied to his own son by making such a promise. To appease him, Ghost says he will use his political sway to get Tariq a lighter sentence, even just parole. But Tariq ain't trying to hear any of that and storms off. Now, together, Tasha and Tariq come to a realization that the only way out is for Ghost to be unalived because he will tell the cops that Tasha killed Lakeisha and Tariq did Ray Ray. So Tasha takes it upon herself to kill Ghost. Now she remembered that Quentin has a gun at his home and thus steals it to commit the crime. Now Tariq and Tasha hatch a plan. Tasha would ask Quentin to give her a lift near Truth. Now Tariq would attend the party and generally help with covering things up. Tasha would hide in the back of Ghost's car and pow him when he gets into the car after the campaign party ends. Somewhere along the line, communication breaks down between mother and son. However, Tariq is determined that he will kill Ghost before his mother can. He managed to do so just before she realizes why he isn't responding to her messages and runs into the club to try to stop him. But it's too late. Fatality. Next person on the list. He was lucky he got away. He is the only lover to survive, and that's Q. Q was someone she met at a daycare she was running. So at first, she didn't seem like she wanted to even be involved with him. I mean, after so many tries before, and each time either they died or things just didn't work out, she really wasn't ready for love. But eventually, she did get involved with him. Q was supposed to take the fall of taking Ghost, aka James, out. But the plan didn't work. And Tariq instead did the job. It almost worked. Fatality. Now, who's next? We have Noma. Oh, yes. Our girl Noma. The all knowing eyes of Noma uses the opportunity to have the crew retrieve a recording device hidden by Mecca before his death in the mansion of oil tycoon, international gunrunner, and ex romantic interest, Francesco Lombardi. Now, Noma is keeping track of Tariq, Brayden, the whole crew. And when she sees that they are going overseas to Italy, she takes advantage of that and surprises them with a "You're going to retrieve this device from me, from this man's home, and give it to me." Mecca planted it and was not able to get it back because he was killed. Now, getting access to one of Lombardi's exclusive mansion parties through Jenkins, Brayden gets caught by Lombardi's goons before Effie retrieves the device. Once Tariq and Effie sets up a plan to exchange Brayden for the recording device, Noma uses it as an opportunity to kill Lombardi with some well-placed snipers. And just like that, Noma, baby daddy, was no more. Fatality. Next, we have the beautiful, gorgeous, ruthless Monet. Oh, yeah. Let's get into Monet's story. Monet ain't no joke, but I gotta tell her, she like them poppies, huh? Like Herman are all poppies. I think the only one that was a little, I mean, but I can't even tell what Mecca was. Because honestly, Mecca give off Spanish vibes, like Spanish and black vibes. I couldn't tell what Mecca was, but she like her some Latin men, I'll tell you that. And she got Monet got some good taste when it comes to these men too. But let's get into her situation and her fatalities that she got going on. I tell you, these ladies are ruthless. They view men as strictly pawns to be moved around for their purpose. Child, they are no joke. Now we gonna get into Monet's little situation here. And the first one on deck is the sexy late officer Rameriz. Now Rameriz picks Kane up at the police station with a disgusted look on his face, knowing that Kane is pushing his buttons. He and Kane talk about Monet doing business with Tariq, and Kane tells Rameriz that it is either him or us. Now you know Kane's jealousy for Tariq knows no bounds. He is so jealous of any attention that Monet is given to anybody else that besides him. Like he is jealous of all the attention that anybody gets. And you know what, honestly, I don't blame him because when you really think about it, Monet treats Kane like a soldier, not a son, but a soldier, a foot soldier that she doesn't even want really to think. It's kind of sad. So because of that, he is doing these things just to get closer to her and be like some like center of attention to her. But off topic I go. Oh my gosh. Let's get back on topic. So Kane tells him it's either him or us. So Officer Rameriz agrees to help Kane take out Tariq. Rameriz is later seen in Monster with a smirk on his face when Kane confronted him on him abandoning the plans to take out Tariq Saint Patrick. The conversation does not go very well. Kane ends up punching Rameriz because he can't control his temper, causing him to start to bleed from his nose. So he gave him a busted nose. And Rameriz ends up falling to the ground. Now, as he's laying on the ground, Rameriz starts begging for his life. Like, look, Kane, you don't want to do this. I'm a cop. You can't do this. You can't. But Kane doesn't listen and takes out Rameriz. That's one first lover of Monet's taken out. Fatality. one. Let's get into the second, Mecca, aka Dante. Now, Mecca is an important character in the first two seasons of Power Book 2 Ghosts. He is serving as the primary antagonist. He is a powerful drug kingpin associated with a major international drug operation. Now, towards the end of season 2, it is revealed that he has been a police informant all along and ain't nothing but a flippin' dirty rat, a snitch. He was an alpha, a boss, someone that completely let his guard down when it came to Monet, and that was his undoing. If we watch episodes with Mecca, he was so infatuated with Monet that I think he lost sight of business. He lost sight of a lot of situations and he got caught slipping for it. Like the ring, he was willing to give the ring that was really supposed to go to Noma to Monet. He was willing to go away on his crew, on his yacht with his son and Monet and the kids and disappear. I don't know how he was going to explain the whole situation to Noma. Like, I don't know. Did he think Noma wasn't going to find him? It wasn't going to catch up to him? Or I don't know what the deal is, but he was willing to give it all up for Monet. And that weakness cost him his life. Not only that, you know, in the Power universe, rats don't last long. Fatality. Monet's next lover and husband, Lorenzo Tejada Sr., is an important character in the Power Book 2 Ghost. The patriarch of the Tejada family, Lorenzo is ruthless, manipulative, and self-serving. Like other members of his family, he often speaks about family comes before everything else. Family first. And still wouldn't think twice before exploiting his children for personal gain. Lorenzo is especially close to his daughter, his little apple of his eye, Diane, but still proceeds to use her to sell drugs on our university campus. His fate was pretty much sealed when he accidentally killed his own stepson, Zeke, Monet's firstborn and the only child, or male she really loved. This is a child that she shared between Mecca. But truthfully, the clock had started to tick the moment he got out of prison, y'all. Y'all know that. Monet never wanted Lorenzo home with her and the kids. She wants to be the boss of the Tejada family, and she was happy that Lorenzo was locked up and only could do minimal amount of things, where she would have total power from the outside. The moment Lorenzo got home because of Diane taking money and stuff, Monet's mood completely changed. Her energy changed. When Lorenzo would talk sometimes, she would have a smirk on her face. She would have an attitude with him. She didn't like him smoking cigarettes or cigars in the house. They bucked on different issues when it came to raising the kids and which kid would be responsible and which kid would take over the Tejada empire and which kid would just get a chance to live a normal life. All those things were issues. So we knew Lorenzo's time was ticking, and him taking out Zeke was just the icing on the cake. And that was the only reason I think Monet was waiting on to kill him. Y'all, tell me what y'all think about the Black Widows of the Power Book Ghost universe. These ladies are ruthless, cunning, manipulative, dangerous, and would not hesitate for a second to take their man out. It's your girl, Pop Culture Goddess. Comment below, subscribe, and hit the like button. I appreciate it. All your comments and everything. There's so many comments I can't even get to. I'm trying to get to all of them. I love you. And on that note, bye. Jeez, they're